welcome back to the channel. Thanks for your criticism. I'm doing a recap of Temptation Island. The couples are Erica and Kendall and Erin and Corey. But I'm going to start off with Kendall and Erica. But do me a favor before I do. Like the video, subscribe to the video for me. Thank you. Now, I'm going to start off with Erica. It started off with her talking to the guys and everything like that. And Griffin asked her something, and she basically says that she loves Kendall, but she says that she loves herself more. So she basically gotta exit herself out the situation.
At this point, where do you stand with the whole thing with him?
Regardless of how much I feel betrayed, I still love him. I think the biggest thing for me is, yes, I love you, but I've learned to love myself more, which is why I'm going to walk away.
Now, when she said this is the first time, I'm talking about the first time that I actually believe what she's saying. Because all them other times, I'm like, all right, you just saying that to say that. But I don't know, it was like this calmness about her or whatever. And it seems like she for real this time. We gonna see final bonfire and all that. But for right now, I'm saying that it seems to be true. Maybe she's moving on and everything like that. Now, after that, she go out on a date with Jesse. They go out on a helicopter date. And, you know, they hold each other. And she says that, you know, this is like a perfect date or something like that.
So much more important to me than the other ones are, because this feels like a once-in-a-lifetime moment, especially to be doing this with Jesse. I couldn't be happier.
And I'm like, okay, it's a perfect date. Y'all getting close and everything like that. That's good. Now, nighttime portion of the date with Jesse, you know, they talk and everything like that, and they both seem happy with each other. And the vibe that I got from them was that they just ready to be physical with each other. I mean, Eric is saying it, you know what I'm saying? And
I was like telling the girls, I was like, for our final date, I'm like so nervous because I'm like, this is like the last chance that I get to like really express all of these things to you, and I don't know, it just makes me nervous.
Well, nerves can be a good thing, right?
Jesse, this guy played it super smooth. I mean, like, he ain't rush it. He just let her do her thing. He was just calm, collected, sitting back, you know what I'm saying, talking to her, this and this. I don't know how he exactly feel about her. Then he ain't really going to his feelings about it. But the man played it like he should. Just calm, cool, collected, and he did his thing. Now, you know, they call it a night and everything like that. And, you know, they kiss and stuff like that. And they go into the room and everything, you know, shuts off and stuff like that. I don't know what they did, y'all, but I'm thinking they must have did something, because, you know, that morning, the only thing you see is like bra and drawers on the floor, and, you know, they wake up rubbing their eyes.
Morning. How'd you sleep?
Good, you?
Good.
This place was phenomenal. I had a lot of fun last night,
Me too.
but my brain not working. Trying
You
to
need
get some
coffee. Yeah, let's go.
And he said he enjoyed the night. She said she enjoyed it. They got coffee. And, you know, Jesse said something about he wanted to, you know, see her after this. And it's looking good for Erica, for like her growth and for her to move on. It's looking like this is exactly what she needed. Kendall, now, he talks to Nicole and everything like that. I'm talking about off the break and everything. After the little bonfire from last episode, he talks to Nicole and she says, you know, something like, she shouldn't have held back her feelings for Kendall and stuff like that.
Time is limited here on the island, and I think if you hold back, it might be too late. And I think I learned that with Kendall. Like the other day when you guys came from that date and like everyone was like, thanks for the dinner. I was just sitting there and I was like, could have been me. Like it really, that's what's going in my head.
It ain't really nothing there, really. So you should have, cause I don't know. It just wouldn't have been a good look. You know what I'm saying? Cause for one, you was into Corey. You was crying over him. You know what I'm saying? And then you moved on to Alexis. You know what I'm saying? And y'all did y'all thing, kissing and all that stuff like that. And you start crying off of that. And then you got into Kendall, even though Kendall and Alexis was together, but just the same, you jumping around here. So you did good where you was at. It ain't no need to complicate things, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you should have, maybe you shouldn't have, but just let it go. It is what it is. Now, Alexis is jealous of Nicole and Kendall talking, and Alexis even talks to Corey about being a placeholder, or, you know, is Kendall the right guy for her, and she's second guessing it and stuff like that. Now, Alexis talked in the morning though with Kendall. She is concerned because she was like, Nicole is making you feel something that
Now it
I
is
can't.
Nicole too.
It's not about competing. It's not.
I know it's not competing,
about
but there's another girl to add to the situation. She's got you feeling some type of way that I'm clearly not making you feel.
You know, Kendall played off like, no, it's not like that and all this stuff like that. I'm like, okay, you know, let me give Kendall, you know, just a pass here. Basically, what he ain't getting from you, Alexis, is something new. You know what I'm saying? Y'all did do y'all threesome, Nicole and stuff like that. Only thing that's sex right there. You know what I'm saying? It's straight sex. Now, when I say sex, I mean like it's new. So, of course he gonna wanna try it out one more time. Just that one time, that's not good enough. I mean, I'm just speaking as a man here, and just doing it one time is not good enough. You need to have it at least twice to know if you want to really, really move on from that, because I don't know if he had any feelings for her, stuff like that. But he said something like, hey, I ain't promised Alexis nothing. I ain't say that we was gonna leave together. I ain't say that she was my girlfriend and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, well, there you go. He ain't promised you nothing. He can still do what he want. But after the date, after that, they went out on a date. And Kendall said something about him getting his things in order for them to, I guess, move on outside the island. So he gotta get his affairs in order and all this stuff like that.
I feel like you are literally outstanding, and you deserve all of me. I just know that there's going to be some shifts in my life that I'm going to have to make. We are in the same city, so even if we weren't, I feel like we have to do whatever we have to do for each other.
And I'm saying to myself, like, hold up, what? What's going on here? You know, that kind of switched up kind of quick from in the morning talking about you ain't, you know, promising or nothing like that, and then, you know, said that you got to get your affairs in order for her outside the island and stuff like that. That kind of confused me a little bit. Now, after that, they go out on their nighttime date. They in the pool, they kissing and everything like that. And, you know, Kendall says something about, you know, just feel like a real relationship. I can see it working off the island and everything like that. And I'm like, he's saying like he want to cherish every moment that he got with Alexis and everything.
She is, and I truly just want to be with Alexis for who she is, and it's not because of anything physical, and I don't think my judgment's clouded at all. I feel like we're at the same page, and we're really working towards something real here.
And I'm like, damn, okay, so you finally made up your mind now. This is the road you heading down. This is exactly what you want to do with Alexis and move forward off the island and stuff like that. So to me, what I got from basically all of this is from the couples, really, that they just, it seemed like everything kind of like solidified. It don't seem like it ain't no going back. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like you moving on or you not ready or something like that. Now, I'm gonna move on to Erin and Corey. And I just want to say the two dudes that left the island was Griffin and Cowboy. I think his name is Alex or something like that. But they rolled out of the island and everything like that. Erin, on the other hand, she basically, I don't know, it was real weird because she's not concerned with herself. She's more focused on Corey and everything like that. And it's like, oh, so she's saying like, he don't deserve me.
I just want to make sure you're good on yourself.
Instead of me being sad, I'm now thinking like, okay, I'm over here sobbing about you, and you have not once mentioned me, our relationship, our future, in anything. So at the end of the day, while working on yourself, if you can't see that I am the love of your life, then you don't deserve me.
And I'm saying like, okay, you know, you was the abuser in the relationship. Not physically, just emotionally and all that other stuff. You know, when it counts, you're supposed to, you know, pick your man up, you know what I'm saying, and everything like that. But, you know, you saying like, oh, he don't deserve me and stuff like that, like, what type of attitude is that? What type of attitude is that to have? I mean, you so negative. You so, I don't know, this whole thing, this whole process for her has just been real negative. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, focus on yourself and stuff. You know, day 2, day 1 in the villa, you already panicking about stuff like that. Like you already figured out what was the issue and what was the problem, and the problem was you and all this stuff like that. And now you reverting it back to he don't deserve you and stuff, all this other little crazy stuff like that. I'm like, come on, man, for real. Now, she went out on a date with Julian. Jawan. She went out on a date with Jawan, and, you know, Jawan asked her basically, like, how have you seen yourself grown and stuff like that? And she said something like, I don't know, she said a lot of stuff, but what I got from it was that she said it's okay if she leaves the island alone and stuff. You know, she said something about, I guess she said she don't want to or something like that, but more so of, hey, look, if we leave the island alone, okay, it seemed like he making a connection with somebody else.
But I don't compete with anyone. So if you like someone else, you'll leave with someone else, and I'll leave by myself, and I'll be okay.
She says that it's okay if she leave alone. And to me, all that sounds like is fear. That sounds like real fear to me. Like she's already got it in her head that Corey is moving on and she fine with it and stuff like that. And my thing, like, this whole time you haven't been fine with it. But right now, at the end game, end times now. Now you okay with it. It's okay to leave and stuff like that. Or it's okay to break up. I don't know. But my thing is this, like, it don't sound like you want the relationship. I mean, that attitude right there, after everything you've been talking about, everything you talking about, you did him wrong and, you know, you messed up and you projected your insecurities on him, you know, about the soccer thing you had not working out and, you know, your ex and carrying that over into the relationship, all this other stuff you've been saying. Now it's all, it's okay if we leave, it ain't nothing. Like, what you talking about? It ain't nothing now. So you don't care about the relationship. You don't want to make this work because that's all I'm getting from that. That's all I got from that little talk that she had with Juwan and everything like that. That's all I got from that. Now, Corey, on the other hand, Amanda basically saying like, oh, you know, you seem in good spirits and everything like that. And he basically says that he really keeping it under wraps for real.
Well, I was happy to see y'all come in high spirits. That was something we were all stressing about.
Michael I kind of played it off. It was tough to see.
Because obviously the bonfire video that he saw, I'm sure that kind of got under his skin a little bit. I don't know if y'all remember, but she was hugged up with your boy Griffin. I mean, he rolled out, he left. You know, she picked, you know, she had picked Juwan and everything like that for the last date. But still, you know, I'm guessing Corey feeling the after effects of that. But, you know, he ain't really feeding into it. He just focused on himself, which he should be. Now, they are basically on a date at this, I don't know, this fireplace and everything like that. And Amanda basically tells him how she feels and stuff like that. And, you know, Corey says that, you know, it sucks, you know what I'm saying? Because he know how good of a person she is. And that Amanda will be good for him. Now, he does say that he needs somebody that's afraid to lose him. And he also asking the question is like, can he do better than Erin?
But if it's not her, my future's still gonna be bright. And, you know, I need someone that's, at the end of the day, scared to lose me.
Yeah. I just want you to know that I genuinely do care for you and like you a lot. And I wouldn't be able to leave here without telling you that.
I could see myself being with you.
I can't answer that question for him, but I say possibly, maybe. The percentage on that may be at a 85, 90. You know, I mean, if she gonna keep treating you like trash, then obviously you could find somebody better. That's all I'm saying. Amanda seeming like a good option, right? Now, that's basically all I got for them. Overall summary of all the couples, I ain't got no overall summary. I just can't wait to see the last episode, which I'm guessing is next week. Until then, I'll catch y'all next video.